Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Civilization 7. We're continuing our run here with Ashoka on Deity difficulty, now in the Exploration Age. I've said the last couple episodes, we are unfortunately doing a voiceover of a video that I recorded that there was technical issues and I didn't have the audio recorded. So, as you can see, we did renew our alliance with Machiavelli there, so that's going to be hopefully a little helpful, although he's not super strong as an ally. And we are, of course, at war with the entire world that we know about, other than him. So that's just a lot of fun. We do have our special unit, the Archer, our naval commander here. I am talking about whether or not I want to get that, but we are currently at war, so I might need to think about things that either infrastructure or war related, as opposed to that for right now. We are going to go ahead and plop out this special building at some point, or in some place, but we do need to put it in a place where we can build the other building so we can get the unique district out of it. So I'm trying to figure out where the best place for that is. Probably somewhere down here in the south. Most likely on this flat tundra tile, and that is exactly what we do. So we'll do that. I think I might actually plop the specialist down here. Did I? Oh, I didn't see it. It was too fast. I didn't see it. So we put it down somewhere. It's not a big deal. We do have, obviously, Hatshepsut. I can't say her name. Can I just call her Cleopatra? No, of course not. She's attacking us over there to the west. She's attacking us in our capital. She's attacking the city to the north. She's attacking us everywhere. She is just being a pain in my rear end right now, which is great fun. Thankfully, we did, I think, to take out the units that she had out there. We're going to go ahead and get our ship, our one and only ship, healed back up while we got our two archers up here. She does have an army commander over there, but not much we can do about that right now. They don't take a lot of damage from these archers. Still would love to get friends with one of the city-states. I think I'll do that soon because we do have enough influence for it now. Hopefully we get that. I have not moved our army yet because we do have 4 units in that army right now. I don't feel super threatened at the capital just yet. I want to keep it close. But I don't know if I need to go north to help against, former Egypt, for lack of a better way to say it. What are they actually? Does it tell us yet? Maybe it's like Arabia or so. I don't know what she is. I don't know if I needed to stay south to take out Himiko, who again, I also don't know what her country is. You guys might know, but I have no idea who these people are. Once they start changing countries, I don't care anymore, quite frankly. This whole nation changing thing, I'm not a huge fan of, even for ourselves. And it just makes it even more confusing for these other AI players. So I have no idea what nations they're playing as. Yeah, sure. Here we are. We are going to be trying to attack some of these units that are attacking the city. I have my doubts that we're going to be able to defend the city all the way through. But we'll do the best we can. Maybe take out some units along the way. And hopefully be able to get her to peace out before we lose that city. We were able to click the befriend nation and things, so we'll hopefully get these guys on our side, which will help us defend ourselves a little bit. They're not especially strong, but it'd be nice. She is bringing a lot of units to that city to the north, so I suspect that city is not long for the world, but like I said before, we'll just do the best we can and hope that we can piece her out before we lose it here in a bit. Got 7 turns left on our next technology, 7 turns left on our next civic. Both those are going to come up pretty nicely. I need to get us another unit here. We're going to try and get something that's going to help us to be able to defend a little bit. I guess we'll take the Corsair here because it is 40 strength as opposed to the 35 strength from the Swordsman. But neither one of those options is especially strong right now. Now she's attacking the city over here to the west. She's only got 2 archers. I think our 1 archer can defend, especially since we just killed one. But we've got to be a little careful here and just kind of be a little bit mindful. Again, we still have that army with 4 units sitting there waiting to move. Not feeling threatened yet, although that could come up and surprise us at any time. And of course, then it's going to take us a little while to move it. So I've got to be a little careful here. We're working our way through it. We do have this army that's moving past us, past our capital right now, which is a little bit annoying. And she's got so many units up here attacking this northern city here. Trying to do as much damage as we can. I mean, we're not going to be able to kill all these units most likely, but if we can just do at least a little bit of damage, and maybe, again, we can damage her enough to convince her to piece us out. That's the dream, at least. Archer's going to continue to attack these cavalry units and killed that one, so that's really huge help. I mean, any unit that we kill, presumably, will help us convince her to piece us out at some point, I would hope. But we'll see where that goes. Himiko has not actually attacked us yet, neither has Xerxes, although Xerxes doesn't have really a direct attack angle for us at the moment. He has to go through Himiko to get to us, but I'm sure he'll be coming at some point because he's just a jerk like that. Okay. Abbasid. Hey, I finally got to see her nation name. She's the Abbasid nation. There you go. I'm sure you guys probably saw it a long time ago and have been putting in the comments, but I finally got to see it in this quickly running journey of ours. Still don't know what Himiko is, or Xerxes for that matter. Xerxes might be Mongolia. That feels like that's the old Mongolian symbol from Civ 6. So maybe that's like a Mongolia thing. I don't know. Again, the nation doesn't really matter to me right this second. I don't feel a huge, strong attachment to any of these things at the moment. So we'll just say who we're fighting leader-wise, I guess. Are we going to put another specialist here? I think we're going to try to put another specialist here in the capital, hoping that it gets us another one for that mission. And it does. So maybe it is just capital ones that count. Or was that Samapa? Was that Samapa or the capital? I might have thought that was the capital. It was actually Samapa. No, that was the capital, isn't it? I don't like the fact that I didn't really... I just wasn't paying attention. You guys can tell me what it was. I'm not going to back up the video. Not important. I'm just trying to get through this video so I can get back to actually playing the game. Okay, here finally comes Himiko. She's the Chola Empire. Interesting. So she's moving over here, and I was trying to figure out what this unit was. I have no idea what this Kahuna unit is. It almost looks like it's an individual unit, like it's actually her, like a hero unit. I was very, very confused about it because normally units have, like, there's more units there, right? So I was trying to figure that one out, but she is actually bringing an army down here to attack the city down here to the southeast, which is finally scaring me a little bit more. So we are actually going to engage our army finally and come over here and see if we can defend this city because, yeah, bad things. Truth be told, I didn't actually realize that was an entire army once she moved past the capital, or else I would have been a little bit more aggressive. It wasn't really until she got close to the city that I realized, oh, wait a minute, there's units in that commander. She's about to pop out a whole bunch of stuff. This is bad. So let's move our other one over. Speaking of bad stuff, we're very much going to be losing that city up there to the north, I think. But at least our city out in the middle of the ocean is growing a little bit. So I am, whatever positives where we can find them. We're actually at 7 of 9 now. We could actually go up to 9 cities if we had some. But I was actually moving on top of that missionary to see if I could like purge it. I didn't see any option for that. So we'll just keep on doing some exploration. Archer's still trying to do some stuff here. I'm actually trying to piece her out here. See if we have the option to piece her out. I think we have like 2 or 3 turns left. So we're not going to be able to piece her out right away. We should be able to at least do some damage to this man-at-arms. We do in fact kill that man-at-arms unit. And now we're just, again, really the stance we're trying to take here is just do as much damage as we can before she does take the city. Let's see where that gets us, quite frankly. It's a little nerve-wracking that she has a bunch of tier 2 units and I've only got tier 1, but of course we were focusing on the southern, the lower part of the tech tree instead of the upper part. The upper part's where a lot of the unit upgrades were at. And I intentionally chose the lower part because we wanted to build up our science stuff. We do have another, this one is our capital. I'm actually paying attention this time. This one is our capital. So if we put a specialist here, will that get us up to 3? It does not. So again, not really sure exactly how that works. And I think I'm looking for it now. Does it tell us somewhere? It just says urban districts outside of city centers. I have no idea why that one we just did doesn't count. Genuinely have no idea. So we got 2 of 4, even though I've been putting out several. So maybe there's a bug or maybe there's something I don't understand, but whatever the case. We do have a wonder down here. First wonder we've seen in a while. Plus free science, plus your production to all unique improvements in this settlement. I mean, what else we got to do? We might as well try to put it out there. So we're going to go ahead and plop it out here somewhere. See if we can get some wonder out because, why not? Plus, I like the influence boost. It would be kind of nice to have a little bit of influence. Still trying to defend the city. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. Again, going back to the idea, do as much damage as we can. We did lose 1 archer, but it is what it is. So, and I really just don't have anywhere that unit can actually go to help be effective at the moment. This cavalry unit, however, is going to move up and try and knock out this heavy archer. And there she is, still endangering us with her leader unit here. We're still going to move our leader over here with our army, and that way we're ready for whenever she pops the stuff out here in just a moment, which I expect she will do this next turn before her leader dies. Although I'm assuming if her leader dies, they just pop out automatically. I don't think they're like gonna go away just because the leader dies. You know what I mean? Don't know how that actually works though. I'm pretty sure that would be kind of crazy. She's actually attacking our cavalry unit up there, but surely she's about to take the city, right? Maybe? Yes? No? We are going to grow our city over here to our west. Yeah, let's take the... None of these tiles are honestly that great. I mean, I could put some more stuff in these cities, buy some more buildings in these cities to make these tiles better. But right now, we're just fine with what's going on. And it looks like we got one more turn before we're dead. So again, do as much damage as we can before we die. And we can peace her out now. She does not want peace. Kind of not surprised. If we give her that city, she would take peace though, which is something to consider because she's about to take it anyway. So if we gave her the city now, she would accept peace. Would it have been better to do that, or would it be better to let her take the city and then hopefully we can peace her out after? I mean, I don't know. Probably better to have just given the city and peace her out. But as of right now, we're not doing that. We got this heavy overture over here. We got to worry about. So she's bringing in. Himiko's bringing in some knights, and these knight units are a bazillion times stronger than knights were in Civ 6. They are ridiculously scary in this version of the game. So, and there's the units that got popped out. We knew they were going to pop out at some point. There they are. We are going to be able to knock off one soldier or swordman unit right away. Thankfully, these units that were in this one were all tier 1 units. So we'll go ahead and just pop out our units. Be ready to do something here. Now, I am noticing at this point in time that our archer did not pop out. So it is still inside the leader unit right now. But I can't really do anything with it. So we're just going to hopefully do some attacks here. And we'll make some space for the archer unit here in a bit. Probably should have just manually ejected them, because I think I would have rather had the archer unit than the cavalry unit, but it is what it is. And again, this cavalry unit's really kind of not got much to do, where there's really no hope in us saving the city, and attacking any of the units wasn't really going to be that beneficial to us. Ship's still just trying to find some more places to settle. Really kind of all we're doing at this point. And she did move away from our city a little bit. Okay, there's the knight units. And as you can see, that knight just took off a third, I think, of our city's health. Or maybe about a quarter. Still, it took about a quarter of our city's health, and it has basically no damage done to it. Knight units are stupidly strong in this game. A little too strong if you ask me. I feel like the gap between tier 1 units and tier 2 units is a bit too far. It used to be a lot closer in Civ 6. And again, you know, I get it. Brand new game, different game. We got to get used to new mechanics and stuff like that. But that jump. And now, if it was like from a previous era. Now, if we had like, you know, a tier 1 or 2 unit from the previous era, sure, you know, that's fine. But a tier 1 unit versus a tier 2 unit in the same era, or maybe just a tier 2 unit versus a city with walls. I don't know. Just felt like she took off way more health than I would have expected from a single unit out here. But maybe again, that's just the world we have to live in, is that individual units are more powerful in this game than they were before or something. Or again, it could just be something they just have to tweak. Maybe it is actually not really an intentional way that it's supposed to flow, and they just need to tweak it at some point. Don't really know what cultural civic I want to go for here. I mean, just kind of whatever we can get. So I guess we'll go for try to get us a religion. I don't know how much religion's actually going to help us, but we might as well try. Go ahead and grab us another horse archer here, or not horse archer, heavy archer here. Trying to build up a little bit more. We're going to move over the heavy archer from Samapa. Since we got some units around Samapa, we're not really worried about anybody taking it right now. I did try the pack up thing to see if I can unpack them better, but I'm not sure that it really actually did what I was hoping it would do. She still has a couple units over there. Nothing too threatening at the moment. I think that city's pretty safe. We do have a promotion, don't we? Oh no, we're about to get a promotion. I was checking that. We don't quite have it yet. She does not want to piece us out yet, unfortunately. Wish she did. We actually have more cities than she does, but she's got very, very strong units. You still don't seem to want to piece us out, which is unfortunate, even though you do have our city. So maybe I should have just given the city, like I said, because it's the same result, and at least we would have peace right now. But that's all right. I still don't know why we have a -3 with Himiko and a -1 with Xerxes. Neither one of them has killed anything of ours, and we've killed several Egyptian units, and we're still at 0 on that. So I'm not exactly sure what those numbers mean or how they work. They're lowering our happiness, and we're not even losing. So I'm not entirely sure why. It's very confusing to me. But yeah, it's fine. Not that war weariness really ever made sense to me either, to be honest. Truth be told, 9 times out of 10, possibly even 99 times out of 100 in Civ 6, I completely ignored war weariness. It was a mechanic that had no bearing on my game whatsoever. Yeah, sure, it lowered a little bit of happiness. Never really a problem ever. So I was almost always able to completely ignore war weariness in Civ 6. So, but it looks like we might not be able to ignore that one as much. Although, you know, we got 101 plus positive happiness right now. And I think each of those, maybe, is it 1 happiness for each of those minuses? So is it -4 happiness? I don't remember. When we get back in the game, we'll hover over that and learn a little bit more about it. But, I don't know that it's super impactful to us still, even in the current state in Civ 7. That knight's really starting to scare me. I mean, he's really doing some damage. This Corsair is really not going to be able to do much to him. I'm going to keep trying to shoot him with the archer, but it's really, really not doing much to him. Very strong units. And again, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about the massive discrepancy in strength between just a tier 1 and tier 2 of the same era. Thankfully, we are up to the next level of our friendship with that city-state, so hopefully we'll get it as we'll be suzerain of it soon enough. And we did piece her out. Did I remember seeing us piece her out? Okay, well, we pieced her out. So at least we can move our cavalry unit back down safely. Probably flipped through it so fast that I wasn't paying attention. And I apologize for this having to go like this, but it is what it is. There's another T up there. We do know that we need to improve for total things overseas. So we would like to get us another settler so that we can get over there and get us another city to improve another resource overseas. That's at least the goal. Although right now we're still dealing with lots of units. There's another knight unit again, feeling kind of overpowered by just single units. The fact that a single unit scares me tells you that the units are too strong, quite frankly. I mean, now if she threw like an army of 4 or 5 knights, all right, then I have a reason to be shaking in my boots, right? But a single knight approaching one city with walls, yeah, I don't know if I like the fact that I'm scared about that. But it is what it is. We'll learn how to adjust and work with it. Now we are going to be able to, looks like we're going to be very close to killing this knight here anyway, despite it being as strong as it is, which is a positive, but it got that city very low on health. If she had that second knight right there, city's gone already. Just 2 units. 2 units versus my, 5 that I've got approaching it, and the city again. City has walls, which again, walls work differently in this game than they did in Civ 6. I get that, but 2 versus 5, and just because they're tier 2, she's able to take the city. Not a happy fan of that personally. But I guess the reciprocal is also true. If we had a tier 2 unit versus her tier 1s, then we could just take her city, in theory. All good. Trying to propose peace with her so that we just don't have to deal with it. Trying to propose peace with him. He also still does not want to do it. So kind of just dealing with that. Oh, there's another knight. So now we got 3 knights approaching our cities. Now I really am. I mean, I was already scared of the 1, definitely scared of the 2, even more scared of the 3. So the only saving grace that we have right now is that the AI in Civ 7 is still kind of dumb, quite frankly, if I must be blunt and honest. Because again, if she had sent all 3 of those knights to one city, they would have already taken the city. But because she didn't, we actually stand a chance to sort of potentially defend ourselves a little bit here, although not very well, because again, she's going to be able to do some massive damage to us over here. We're just a bit outclassed, unfortunately, but we're going to move that archer out of this city so we can get us another archer in here. Hopefully the 2 archers together will just be able to do enough damage to that knight to keep that city from being taken. But honestly, I don't have much hope at the moment until we can get some higher tier units ourselves. Which probably means I should stop going for education and other things and start really pushing up the tiers of our units. We probably will be working on that soon. I think this video is almost over. Although I think this video might have gone a little bit long because I was so engaged in the war itself. So we'll see how it goes. We did kill 1 knight though. Okay, now we got 3 more knights still. So we killed 1. There's still 3 at us. One of them's at half health though, which is really nice. That may be our only potential saving grace. Although I still would not be surprised if we end up losing one of our cities over here, just based on how strong these individual knight units are. Again, not an army, not a group of units, just a single knight unit can absolutely positively take our city very quickly. We do have our leader unit over here, though. It's going to give us a little bit more overall strength, thankfully. He didn't come with his army because the army was still kind of over there wiping some stuff up over there, but it'll be coming back over soon. And hopefully we can just do enough damage to these knights to either scare her or just straight up kill them, you know what I mean? So at least that's the goal. He did get a promotion, so we're going to go ahead and take that. I believe we're going to take something in the Bastion one so that we can get a little bit better defense, I believe, for our melee units, or our land units, I should say. We got a lot of units stationed within the district, so I think we're going to end up taking this one. We do. So, yeah, so we have something not over here necessarily in Grenagara, but we will have units stationed in districts all the time. And so that felt like a good one to do. We're going to move that cavalry unit back and get him healed up. We got another archer moving forward, though. So we do have 4 archers versus 1 knight. You would think in a normal 4X game, 4 archers versus 1 knight should be not even remotely a question. But I'm starting to doubt things here already because these knights are so strong. I think we're fine. We should be fine, but it is not. It's more scary than it should be. Is my only argument, I guess. But we'll, like I said, we'll learn how the game plays, and we'll just get better at playing the game every time we play it. Not that we're doing poorly. We're hanging in there. Although I think hanging in there is the correct phrase. It's not like I feel confident, but we're kind of hanging on as best as we can. I'm actually not sure what I'm discussing here. Oh, well, that's what I was doing. I was discussing the outro. Well, then we're going to put a cut in there. When we come back, I will be back playing the game finally. Yay. Which is very exciting. And we'll see how we can end up. Oh, look. Guess what? We're back at war with Hatshepsut again. Egypt. Or Abbasid or whatever she is now. So we're back at war with her again, as you guys can see in the top right-hand corner. That just happened. So the world hates us yet again and again. I'm probably complaining right before the end of this video in the original run about how I'm not a huge fan of the fact that the world hates us all the time. That's just not fun. So I do appreciate you guys watching, though. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.